Okay, I would like to talk about something that may disturb some people, but it's something that needs to be talked about. Now, a lot of this comes out of the biblical tradition of the holy kiss mentioned in Romans 16:16, 1 Corinthians 16:20, 2 Corinthians 13:12, and 1 Thessalonians 5:26. Are the kiss of love, 1 Peter 5:14. There's stuff before, there's stuff after, the Osculum Infame, the kiss of shame, the devil's kiss. But before we get there, reminding, the Bible doesn't allow people of the opposite sex that are outside the family to touch at all. So, New Testament is called losing virtue. In the Old Testament, you don't touch somebody's wife or, not even shaking the hands. So early Christian congregations, when they would do this kiss, it wasn't co-ed, even though back then a kiss mouth to mouth was, but later and before, groups would have sacred kisses. Sometimes it would be part of initiation, sometimes it would be part of greeting, sometimes it was erotic in nature because, blessed be these breasts, may they keep the sacred words, blessed be this womb, may it bear the sacred young, blessed be this phallus, you get the idea. So some of it could have been sexual context, but erotic humiliation in terms of the devil's kiss, that could have been what it is for some. And you tell people, they're new to the ritual or whatever, and you're like, so you're the new person, so you're going to have to be the one who kisses the devil under the tail. Well, if they think you're into that sort of thing, you can say something like that to disturb them, or throw it out as a question. Well, but there were many things that were part of pacts, and allegedly the witches or Satanists, demonolators of different persuasions would have to, if the devil showed up, they'd have to kiss the devil on the backside, maybe some of his legions and whatever, which is good not to combine drugs with this process, because you may end up bent over a toilet or a garbage can, kissing the dirty parts or something, and come to, because you're high, and the madness and appearance of devils mixes in with the whole thing. And so I would recommend anybody who's going to practice any form of this to be sober. But whether it's humiliation or turning the affections into a sacred act or whatever, that aspect of it is rather universal, except for, I guess some Christian faiths and others have banned certain things. But the Osculum Infame is the satanic version. And I'm not saying that it's impossible to have that sort of contact with the Shayateen Min al Jinn, the devils of the metaphysical sort, because I believe it can be done. But whatever your beliefs, be wise about it. Now, some people won't feel it, because when I hear of people having sex with demons, or they have, they can psychosomatically do stuff to themselves, things can happen in the mental realms or the spiritual realms, and that's typically what happens, and it is as real as this physical world when you experience something in the spiritual realms or even the psychic realms. And we need not refute the idea that it's real in that sense, but they don't necessarily overlap. Our souls are present in this body, but, So what does the holy kiss mean to you? What application can it have in your married life or your spiritual life if you encounter entities? Is it erotic humiliation? Is that what happens when the devil's bent over and you're kissing his backside or the front side or whatever's going on? Typically the rear end is what's being kissed. I saw this film, clips from a film, a Swedish film. What was the name of it? But somebody put it to this black metal song, Black Church by Enochian Crescent. And the peak of the song, the peak of the video, Christ is Lucifer, Christ is Lucifer, Christ is Lucifer! And they, people would line up to kiss the devil's backside. And for some people, that is the peak of their spiritual pact with the devil. So, does this happen? I haven't witnessed it myself, but people have said that. There's been a lot of accusations made back when they persecuted people for merely having a different spiritual system. So, whether a holy kiss, a kiss of shame, is part of your system or not, that's generally your business as long as you're not forcing it upon someone else. So, moi.